What's going on, guys? Dig here, ready to teach you how to do the Shaolin Shuffle Easter egg, and yes, you can do this one solo. The Fate of Fortune cards that you want to bring are Death Party, Ammo Crate, Perk Insured, Reanimated, and all the ammos. Now, for the first step of the Easter egg, you're going to have to be traveling around the entire map, so I highly recommend opening up the entire map before you start the Easter egg off. Before we get started with anything, one big tip I could tell you, do not get rid of the Kindles because we're going to double pack a punch them, and when you double pack a bunch of the Kindles in this game, you take no explosive damage, even if you don't have the perk PhD. Another thing that we got to accomplish before we start the Easter egg is turn on the power in unlocking Pack-a-Punch. Now, there are 4 power switches around the map, and the first one's going to be located inside spawn on top of this pillar right in front of Adam's Up. The second power switch is going to be located right beside Deadshot Daiquiri over to the right side. The third power switch is going to be located at the second subway to the left side of Bang Bang on the wall right here. The fourth and final switch is going to be located at the very top of the disco on the roof to the left side of the quickies. Now, the way that you unlock Pack-a-Punch is by collecting 3 different items around the map, and I'll show you where the locations are for these items. The first part that we're going to collect is going to be a pink poster. The first spawn location is going to be left side of the dojo on top of this trash pile right here. The second spawn location is going to be located on top of this chair right in front of the stamina perk. The third location is going to be located right in front of the electric cherry perk right on the ground right here. And the fourth and final location where the poster could be is at the very top of the disco on top of this stool right here. The next item that we're going to collect for Pack-a-Punch is going to be this film reel right here. The first location is going to be located in the second subway over here by the lockers. The second location is going to be located on the second floor of the disco room right here on this couch. The third location is going to be located on this tiny box near the Tough Enough perk. The fourth location is going to be located inside the sewers inside the boss arena right here inside this pipe. Now, the fifth and final location is going to be located inside the pink cat. All you got to do is open the doors, and then the film is going to be located right here on top of this couch. Now, the final part that we're going to collect is a coin underneath Tough Enough. It will always spawn there. Just lay down and pick it up. Now, once you get inside the pink cat using your poster, all you got to do is go over to this door and open it up with your coin, and then place the film down, and then Pack-a-Punch is unlocked for you. Now, for the first major step of the Easter egg, you have to get to round 5 first, and then go talk to Pam. As soon as you talk to Pam, 4 cheese will spawn in. Go ahead and pick up one, and you're ready for the next step of the Easter egg. Now, once you're ready, activate your Fate of Fortune card for the insta-kill, grab the insta-kill, activate your chi, and then start meleeing the zombies. What you'll notice is your bar won't go down because the insta-kill is activated. Try to level it up to rank 1, and then talk to Pam once you get to rank 1. Now, as soon as you talk to Pam, there's going to be a bunch of rat cages around the map that you have to throw a ninja star at and follow the rat to the next cage. I can't stress this enough. Do not lose sight of that rat, because if you do and you don't know which cage it went to next, and you throw the ninja star at the wrong cage, you're going to fail this step, and you're going to have to wait a whole round and then redo the step once again. So make sure you do not lose track of that rat. Once you see him go inside of a cage, you're going to throw another ninja star at the cage and then follow that rat to the next cage. You're going to repeat this process 5 different times. On the 5th cage, a yellow circle will spawn in, and all you got to do now is take out zombies while you're standing inside the circle and while they're inside the circle as well. Now, once you take out enough zombies, the circle will disappear, and then a bunch of ninjas will spawn in. Take out those ninjas and then go back to where the circle was and then pick up the key that spawned in. Now, go to the second subway and you'll find these lockers with these Chinese characters on them. Go ahead and interact with it to open the locker. Now, before we move on with the Easter egg, we're going to unlock a few teleporters to help us navigate through the map, and then unlock double Pack-a-Punch as well. Make sure you do this at the end of a round so you're not dealing with a bunch of zombies while you're doing this. The way that the teleporters get activated is by breaking open a few doors, and I'll show you the locations for these doors right now. The first one's going to be located to the left side of Pack-a-Punch. It's going to be this wooden door right here. There's also going to be a few archways that we're going to be opening up as well. So go to the 3rd floor of the disco, and you'll find one of the archways right above this skyline, and then go past quickies, and you'll find another one right here. The next doorway that we're going to open up is going to be right side of Mule Kick up this little ramp right here. The next door location is going to be located right in front of Stamina right here, and then you're going to go up these stairs. To your right is another archway you got to open, and then if you turn around, go up this ramp, take a left, and take another left, and you'll find the last archway that we need to open right here. The final door location is going to be located in the second subway as soon as you get down to the stairs to your left in this corner. Now, moving on to double Pack-a-Punch. Now, as soon as you enter Pack-a-Punch, you will see this button on the wall. Activate it and immediately leave Pack-a-Punch, and then to the right side, as soon as you leave Pack-a-Punch in front of blue bolts, take the teleporter and then pick up the alien fuses that are inside this box. Now, head to the second subway and you'll see the train tracks. Go to the bottom of the train tracks to the left side of Bang Bangs and place down your alien fuses in the electricity. Now, as soon as the train comes by, they'll get powered up, and all you have to do now is go to Pack-a-Punch and place them inside of Pack-a-Punch, and now you have unlocked double Pack-a-Punch. Now, back to the main quest Easter egg. Now, if you go back to spawn to the right side of the dojo on the wall, you'll see 2 Chinese characters on the wall. Go ahead and shoot only the left one. Now, as you make your way inside the disco, you'll look inside this barricade where the stalls are, and you're only going to shoot the middle one to the left. Now make your way back towards the dojo. To the right side of this lion statue, you'll see more Chinese characters right here, and all you're gonna do is shoot the middle one to the left and then the middle one to the right. Now as you shoot the last one, you'll hear a gong sound, and you go back in front of the dojo and you'll see a rat symbol. Go ahead and interact with it and take out the rat keen. Two tips I can give you against the rat keen is: one, hit for headshots because it does a lot of damage, and two, if he has a shield up and you're seeing this yellow symbol, do not shoot at him because you're doing 0 damage to him. Once you take out the rat king, pick up the eye that he drops on the ground. Once you pick up the eye, you're gonna have to inspect by clicking LB, depending on what controller or what device you're playing on, to scan the area to find a rat symbol. Once you find that rat symbol, you have to shoot it with your weapon, and then it will move to another spot. There are 13 locations around the map, and I'll show you where they are right now. The first location is going to be located past the lion statue on top of the clothesline on the clothes. The second location is going to be located past Trailblazer behind this counter on the floor right here. The third location is by turning around, going through this door, and it's going to be on the wall right here to the right side. The fourth location is going to be located on the 3rd floor of the disco room, and it's going to be on top of this water tower to the right side. The 5th location is going to be located behind you underneath the skyline on the vent right here. The 6th location is going to be located in the 2nd subway as soon as you get down the stairs on the right side behind you on the floor. The 7th location is going to be located in the bar with the rock band playing music behind this speaker right here. The 8th location is located inside the dojo. As soon as you go through the door, turn around, it's going to be located on the wall right here. Now, exiting the room to the right side through the door, there is another location through the barricade on the wall to the right side. The 10th location is going to be located in spawn above items up to the far left on the wall right here. The 11th location is going to be located right up this ramp to the right side inside the barricade on the wall right here. The 12th location is going to be located on the right side of the Pro Evo on the far building right here. The 13th location is going to be located past PhD on this cop car right here. Now, once you shoot all 6 symbols, one of the telephones, either the first subway or the 2nd subway, won't be red. Go ahead and listen to it all the way through and you'll hear a Morse code. Now, this Morse code is going to be a 3-digit number, and there's going to be 6 different posters that correlate with this 3-digit number around the map. What you're going to have to do is figure out what your number is and find the poster that has your number. Like I said earlier, for this step to work, you need to listen to the Morse code all the way through until your character gives you a voice line afterwards. To make it easy for you to understand what your number is, I made these examples right here, and all you got to do is listen to your Morse code and match it up to these dots and dashes for a specific number on screen right here. As you see in my gameplay, my number was 407 as it matches up with the dashes and dots from the phone. Once you figure out what your number is, go ahead and pick up your poster. The poster locations are as follows. The first one's going to be located in spawn across from Adams Up. The second location is going to be located on the left side of the dojo on this brick wall right here. The third location is going to be located right beside a box location to the right side across from Stamina. The fourth location is going to be right across PhD on the wall right here. The fifth location is going to be located at the 3rd floor of the disco across from Quickies. The sixth location is going to be located in the 2nd subway across from Bang Bangs on the wall right here. One thing I want you to keep in mind, if you interact with the wrong poster, Willer Wyler will laugh at you, and then you're gonna have to shoot the 6 symbols again and then listen to a new Morse code to find a different poster. Now, once you pick up your poster, go to the top of the disco and place it in this spotlight right here. Now, if you turn around and go towards the buildings, you'll see an X in the window. Go ahead and blow it up with either a grenade or with your Kindles. Once you do this, a bunch of ninjas will spawn in the map. Take them out, and then once you do that, if you look on the wall at the very top of the disco, you'll see a letter. Now, this letter is gonna correspond to a certain word that you have to use 6 different symbols around this rooftop to spell that word. On screen right now, I'm showing you the 6 different locations where these symbols can spawn in to spell this word. Each of these symbols correspond with a certain letter, and what you have to do is shoot the symbol to start spelling a certain word. On your screen right now, I'm showing you the cipher for each of the letters and which symbol they correspond with. Here are all the words that are found during this step. Now, say that your word is not on this list. Don't worry about it. Just shoot a random symbol, fail this step, and reset it to give you a different letter to spell a different word. You can fail this step as many times as you want. You don't have to end the round, don't have to restart anything. You can just literally start it from the beginning with the first letter if you cannot find one of these words that you are spelling on the wall. Now, if you're spelling a word and you're halfway through, please be careful not to use electric cherry in front of the symbols because it will still activate that symbol and you could fail it if it's not the symbol that you're looking for. Now, once you spell your word, you'll hear a gong sound. Go to the Pro Evil wall buy on the ground right above Stamina, activate it, take out the Rat King, pick up its brain, and then go talk to Pam. You'll notice a black spot in the top right corner flashing. All you have to do now is go through 3 different rounds. After 3 rounds, you'll be hit by a missing real jump scare, and after that, you'll be teleported at spawn. Be careful because there is fire surrounding the area, and if you go inside of it, you'll die instantly. After you take out the zombies that are in the spawn area, the fire will go away. Then one of the little pipes for the turnstiles will spawn in on the ground. Go ahead and pick it up and take it down into the subway of the spawn. One of the turnstiles is missing it. Go ahead and place it inside of it. Now, if you run past Mule Kick, you'll find this ladder. Go ahead and climb at the very top of it. Go to the other side right above Mule Kick, and you look inside this window, you will see another rat symbol. Go ahead and shoot it. Drop down, another circle will spawn in, and take out zombies while you're standing inside of it and while they're standing inside of it. Once you take out enough, the circle will disappear and go somewhere else on the map. There are 5 different locations. I'll show you where they are right now. And yes, the circle can go back to the same spot that you already filled up before. The first location is going to be located above PhD on the floor right here. The second location is going to be located in front of the lion statue. The third location is going to be located above stamina on the ground right here. The fourth location is going to be located at spawn right here. And the fifth and final location is going to be right across Mule Kick on the ground right here. Once you fill up the last circle, you'll hear a gong. Go ahead and go to the disco floor and go to the second floor. Go to the DJ booth, activate it, and then a zombie at the bottom of the disco floor will spawn in. All you have to do now is take out a zombie while the other zombie is on the disco floor to transfer the disco ball over the zombie's head. Now, I highly recommend running clockwise like I do in this footage right here to transfer the disco ball from one zombie to the next zombie. Once you do this enough, you'll hear another gong sound. You're gonna head towards Pack-a-Punch, and on the ground you'll see a rat symbol. Go ahead and interact with it and take out the rat that spawns in. After you take him out, go ahead and pick up the heart that falls on the ground. Once you pick up the heart, you're ready for the boss fight. For the boss fight, I highly recommend Tough Enough, Atoms Up, Mule Kick, Bang Bangs, and Quickies. I highly recommend taking in 2 LMGs and double Pack-a-Punching them. Don't forget to refresh your Fate of Fortune cards either. And once you're ready for the boss fight, go ahead and talk to Pam. Once you talk to Pam and you go inside the sewer system, automatically the boss fight will start. Now, if you go down and you lose all your perks, don't worry because there's a way to get 3 free perks in this boss fight. All you have to do is activate your chi and melee these wooden boxes inside the boss arena, and it'll give you a 1 random perk inside of it. There's only 3 boxes in the boss fight arena, so you can only get 3 random perks. Now, for the first wave of the boss fight, all you gotta do is take out the Rat King. Once you take out the Rat King, his eyes, his heart, and his brain will spawn on the ground. What you're gonna do is pick it up and then interact with the center to start a mini challenge. The first challenge that we're gonna start with is gonna be the heart. Now, the heart is the hardest challenge, so get ready. Once you activate it in the center, a bunch of goo will spawn in surrounding the boss fight arena. What you have to do is take out a zombie on top of the goo to make the goo go away, and you have to do this on the entire floor. One thing to keep a note, if you stand in the goo for too long, you'll start taking damage, so make sure you pay attention to that. If you see green goo all over your screen, that means you're slowly taking damage, so step outside of it to not take any damage. If you do not do this fast enough, then Willow-Wyler will laugh at you and the goo will respawn back in. For the love of God, do not use your Fate of Fortune card for max ammo until you absolutely need it, because you won't get another max ammo until you complete this mini challenge. I highly recommend using the candles the way I do in this footage to complete this challenge. Once you take out the last goo, a max ammo will spawn in the center. Go ahead and pick it up, and now you have to take out the Rat King once again. Once you take out the Rat King, his eyes and his brain will spawn on the ground. Go ahead and pick up the eyes, interact with the center to start the next challenge. Now, for this challenge, all you're going to do is spam your LB button to scan the room and destroy the purple plates above the ceiling. I highly recommend just using the candles for this step because the explosive area can take out multiple plates with one shot. Once you take out the last one, a max ammo will spawn in this center. Go ahead and pick it up and then take out the Rat King once again. Once you take out the Rat King, pick up his brain, interact with the center to start the next challenge. Now, this next challenge is super easy. It's just all time-based. All you gotta do is let the zombies with blue eyes go to the center, sit there for a while. They're just gonna slowly eat at his brain. And once the time is up, you're completely done with this challenge. Go ahead and pick up the max ammo in the center and then take out the Rat King for the final time. Once you take him out, you are completely done with the Easter egg. If you enjoy my Easter egg guide, don't forget to drop a follow to stay in the loop when I make my BO6 Easter egg guides.